coming. Should I check? No, just wait.
Just wait, maybe.
Can you?
It's coming now.
Is it? Oh yeah. Very dirty, isn't it?
How about turning off the lights?
I think it's better actually just to close this blind.
Okay.
Would be more suitable. Yeah, that's better. Instantly. It's just I want to see my page to write. Sorry.
You're right.
Don't you keep passing the glasses? Yes. All right.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Our
Good afternoon.
maybe it's good afternoon. It depends. Look at this picture. We can know our group presentation is to introduce the secrets of the wealthy. So now we will let me introduce our group members. My name is Simon. This is Alan. This is Lina. Now, at the beginning of our presentation, let's we discuss the difference between the poor people and the rich people. Come on, show us. Look, everybody can look see. What's the difference between both of guys?
Jacket?
Very famous brand of jacket. And what else? We can see some fashion brand.
Yeah.
Money. We can see the difference of money. We can choose a lot of money in his purse, but we can see nothing. So I'm poor.
Here you are.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very much. You can go.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Now, let's bind to our presentation. Who is the wealthy? First we can see who. Maybe the term of wealthy we can know is about have a lot of money. Who people? These people have a lot of special fashion brands or some high technology, or has a lot of things to show their stat and the social levels. So, what about the wealth meaning? Of course, we know it includes money. So we always use money to replace our wealth, to replace it. And what does it mean to have wealth? To feel we should have more wealth? Does we need money? Do we need?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why we need?
To live a good standard of life.
Because we need food.
Yeah, of course. So let me see this picture. You can see the first one. Do you like gentlemen? Do you like to have a beautiful girl as your girlfriend? Wonderful cars? Or maybe for ladies, do you want to wear a Prada clothes to use your LV, cookie, and guys, and a lot of things you want to know. Maybe as some people say, it's too low level. I don't like this. I have a dream. Of course, you have that dream. You have dreaming. You should to protect the environment, to protect your country, to all your wildlife. But it always needs money. Needs money. So, like we talk about okay, we can say this. There's always a famous name person in the Forbes top 20 richest people. Oh, we can see Bill Gates, Buffett, and I think it's Mark Zuckerberg. And this one, Chinese people, can you see this? Number 17. Li Jiaqing. It's very famous person in China, the richest people. We can see a lot of them. What's the thing with this one?
The money.
Yeah, they have a lot of money. So let's talk about the number. According to this website, this magazine to show us the data, we can see all of them, the famous people in 200 people who reached in the world. We can see different, okay, maybe I see very bad. We can see different fields. They have a lot of different jobs. Most important is about this one, economic, technology, trades or financial this. They have a lot of use their technology, the website. For example, like the Bill Gates, we know it's about Microsoft, and Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, and Ma Yun, you know it's about Taobao. It's very famous. They always use high technology to get their money. And another one is about diversified. What means diversified? They have a lot of fields. They do the house, do cars, and other things. And we can see this one. Another one is about 12% in infrastructure. It will mean you have some basic facilities, or maybe follow the government to use this to earn money. And the other one is fashion, the retail trade, about the Kmart, Coles, H&M, all of them to use this in this field. And we can say this data shows us 10 countries with the most wealthy people. Of course, the first one is USA. And can we see something surprise with you?
India.
Yeah, of course, India, and China, and Brazil, and Russia. We know it's BRIC. We can know. It's always people to. Maybe it's not developed country. They are developing country, but we can say most of people are wealthy. So it makes us surprised. And yeah, we should discuss. Can anyone become wealthy? Can everyone become wealthy? We don't know. So how can we become rich? What we should do? A lot of will risk. The first one I think is about knowledge. Do you think knowledge is more important than higher education? If you have a higher education, maybe you can to get a good job, a better career. But let me say some famous person, Steve Jobs. Thanks to Jobs, we can use our iPhone and Microsoft or Mac or some Apple companies stuff we can use in the class or in the computer.
Watch the time, please.
Okay. So Jobs has revolutionized our life. So we know it about the high technology. And what about the Bill Gates, Microsoft, and what about Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook? They always famous person and rich person, but they always drop out. So maybe it's the reason why we're not rich. We should stay there, and maybe we drop out. We can to get more money. Some people say that knowledge is not important for us because we don't need money. We don't need knowledge. We need money, but we don't need knowledge. Some data shows us in China every year have 5 million people who graduate from university cannot find a job. So they said, we don't need knowledge. We can do something by ourselves. And other ways is about saving money. We know we can use our money in many fields, but if we reduce our costs to save this, maybe we also can get rich. Okay, let our classmates Linya to tell you different ways to become rich.
Okay, Simon has talked about some ways about getting rich. Let me talk about another two important steps of becoming rich. The first significant step is that change the way you think about the money. A vast majority of people don't understand the nature of money or how it works. They always think that saving money is the good way to get rich, but it didn't work effectively. So we should change the traditional concept of money. I think saving money is the basic steps. But after that, we should make good use of money. Each money you save is like an employee. You can over the course of time, the goal is to take the employee to work hard, and eventually they will make enough money to hire more workers. Another way is the investing. The best way to protect yourself and get a step up on your financial goals is to first invest in a team of financial professionals. This means more qualified and experienced financial advisors. These advisors will help you avoid the purchases that are likely to depreciate rapidly. For example, spending $50,000 on a car is sometimes considered a waste because it won't be worth half that much in 5 years. As soon as you drive a new car off the lot, it depreciates about 20% to 25% in value, and can continue to do so each year, so you own it. These advisors will suggest that invested in real estate is a good way to get rich, but we should be careful of that, because we should know which is the real estate, such as potential development land is in a sterling green area. It's a good way to build wealth. Maybe the advisors suggest that invest stock, but one main suggestion of investing stock is that don't get initiated by day trade who tell you it's easy to make a quick buck, because buying and selling dozens of stocks every day is essentially gambling. If you make some bad trades, it will lose a lot of money. It's not a good way to get rich. After you getting rich, we have a problem. Why do some managers choose sustain great wealth while others fail? Look at this pie chart. Only 15 names have endured since the 1982 unveiling of the Forbes 400. That
Can
means
you say that again, Nanya?
only 15 names have endured since the 1982 unveiling of the Forbes 400. That means the odds of sustaining relative wealth cross spans as short as a single generation, just 13%. While 145 names dropped off because of dicey shrinking assets, and 205 names we can't find on today's because their wealth were short. So after analyze this pie chart, three following methods of keeping which can be demonstrated. The first one is keep healthy. Keep health. Managers work in a high stress careers, which may lead to the low psychological healthy. Successful people always pay more attention to their health. After that, they can have enough power to continue make money. So long as you still alive, then you can have chance to get rich and still rich. Another important method is keep learning. Successful investors take time to study key financial concepts. They take advantage of opportunity to strengthen and expand their understanding and expose themselves to financial informations on a daily basis. The last but not least, living a less luxurious lifestyle. Many of millionaires around us are probably not who you would think. This is because they smartly live below their means. The trick is doping. Less is more. Mentality that sticking with it, even when your income and net worth increase in the future. This is three main methods of stealing, which now welcome Alan to advise others now.
From Linya's illustration, I hope you guys can generally gain the ideas of how to keep rich. As Steve Jobs said in one speech, staying foolish, staying hungry. It means you need to keep studying, but it also should for keeping wealth. Keeping wealth is like boating in a river of which the water flows to the opposite direction to where you want to arrive. Therefore, if you cannot make any improvement, you might lose your wealth. Besides this, people who, before they getting rich, they always have clear goal, and after they arrived at this goal, they will lose their life goal. So they will feel confused because they lost their goal. They don't know where they're going. So this is related to the Linya's point. Live like you are poor. Remind yourself from time to time. Don't lose your life goal. Is the key to keep wealth. Not just for wealth, but also should for other things. What else, or what I want to add, compared with the two presenter, is knowledge. Knowledge, in my opinion, knowledge is key sources of the humans history. We have seen lots of people always transform wealth into many kinds of stuff, like like properties, cars, and house, anything else like this. But why they don't think like this? Transform the wealth or money into ability, skills, or knowledge. This stuff they can't rob it by others, and they will accompany with you until you die. From the research from Australia government, we have seen more and more overseas students come to Australia want to have a higher education. Why they want the higher education? Because not only because they have time, they have money, but also they have they realize the situation, the acute competition society environment. They requires more education, requires skills, requires knowledge. So they want to find a good way to keep make them competitive. And also the Industrial Revolution have released people from their working. But besides this, people always confused about how to keep wealth. In my opinion, the best defense is the offense. If you want to keep wealth, the best way for you is to become more richer than now.
Are we nearly at the conclusion? It's time.
Yeah. Knowledge is power. In conclusion, although saving and investing and goods is a good strategy to build up personal wealth, the key wealth secret is how to keep wealthy, which includes keeping healthy, living simplified, learning new things, and transforming your wealth into another forms of stuff. This is all our presentation. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you.